Alright, and we're live.
Hi, friends.
Got the power buttons.
We're fucking back.
Yeah.
That we are.
Welcome to the show.
It's Friday.
It's fucking Friday. It's the only one this week.
Getting down.
So the next one.
God, shut up. Stop. I heard in my mind. I'm
Leave now.
So bad.
Get out.
So where are we at?
I'll
Last
take a wind.
time we left off, you fuckers were riding through the desert on a horse with no name.
I thought we were riding through the desert on a chameleon with no name.
No, I was riding on a...
You had the horse
I
with
had
no
the horse
name.
with no
Everyone
name.
else had the...
Yeah,
The
everyone
lizards.
else was riding on lizards, and there were some fucking dragons.
Yeah.
And you
we're best
guys
friends
Yeah.
with dragons now.
I don't know about best friends, but
Fought some cyclopses, killed
fought
them.
a shitload of cyclopses. It was a goddamn slugfest.
Keanu Reeves
Yeah.
came by and said hi.
Yep.
Keanu Reeves came by and said hi.
Yeah. He's like, hey guys.
you doing
But it was
good.
more like...
We
hey.
played Diablo 3 with James Woods.
You did?
The one and only.
Yeah.
The one and only.
I don't know.
Then I think we decided that we were starting this session at the castle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
we're doing
After a good nap.
You guys got some dragons, you killed some fucking cyclopses. We don't fucking need to roll encounters between there and your arrival at the
dragons.
castle.
I assume dragons are enough to discourage anything from...
Well,
Dragons weren't enough to discourage the cyclopses.
And they didn't help.
They
They
did
didn't
not
help.
assist you
They just
at
watched and
all.
laughed. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, they really did.
Monocle.
I made a name,
Right.
and I know Chuck might still have it. I forgot to pack it with me. So there's
What?
somebody that I want to be on
Now we
the
can
show.
post on the...
I
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Crunch or
Actually,
something.
I've got it. I didn't want to lose it.
You know what? I'll just go to Matt Colville instead.
Got it right there because I had a question or two for you on that, but I didn't know how secret you want it to be.
Oh, meh.
So we can handle it. If it's okay for the group to at least hear out of character, we can talk about it here.
Oh yeah, if they promise to keep it out of character, I have no problem.
Yeah, you guys all cool with the conversation Alex and I are about to have? You guys keep it out of character?
Oh,
Sure.
100% meta.
Too meta for you.
No, I'm joking. Obviously.
So-
yeah, that was character.
Anyway, so Alex last session passed me a slip of paper. One of his character traits, features, I guess, from your background, is that you have a criminal contact. Used for whatever reasons you may use a criminal contact. That's not our business. It's not necessarily evil. It's not necessarily good. You know, a proper bounty hunter should have some seedy connections to help hunt down some motherfuckers. So, Heron Marshcut, a human female monk. She's extremely paranoid, and you would like to place her on a boat as a crew member. So here's my question. You've got 3 boats, and placing her on each boat will serve a different purpose, I think. So putting her on, first off, the Yacht-Z would mean she's going to be close to you all the time. So maybe when you're out doing missions, you can say, hey, while we're here, go scout this shit out, or hey, gather up some rumors while we're at this port or whatever. Putting her on the fishing boat means she'll be away from you less because you'll be away from Kessin less, but she'll be around Kessin like full time. So she can keep an ear on the ground and help gather intel and make your, you know,
Xbox message rules?
No, it's Discord.
anyway, gather information for you there.
Bro.
That's dirty. Option 3 is putting her on your new shipping vessel. It doesn't have a name yet. Joe has some suggestions.
Pikmin.
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 Putting her on the shipping vessel, and what that'll do is it'll give you information on like what's going over on the mainland. Maybe if you need to smuggle some goods or need some goods smuggled, maybe she can do that for you.
Yeah, that's probably where I'd put her.
You want to stick her on the big boat and let her, you know, like, hey, while you're there, there's a market for this illicit item. Smuggle some over, or hey,
Twinkies.
while you're here, I've got this crazy shit that
Kinder
I can't.
eggs.
Nice.
Kinder eggs.
That
I need all of them.
anyway, there's this illicit shit that I can't officially sell, so take it, sell it on the mainland. So if that's what you
Also
want to
Kinder
do,
eggs.
that's where she's
Some
going
of
to
them
go.
are legal now. They have over here.
Only
I want to have the
illegal
toy
ones.
completely
That's the only
separate
ones.
from the candy.
Like, yeah, I think they're made differently.
Yeah. So that's where that is. Okay. So you
I definitely
answered my
put the whole
question.
thing on my mouth and hope that the toy's small enough I don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next order of business before we get into the game, I guess I assigned you guys homework, and Joe's the only one who did it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that apparently.
Yes, you all did. The homework was You guys own 3 new boats.
I definitely did not have an advantage from editing the video and being like, oh yeah, we're supposed to do that.
I did send a reminder out on Discord too.
You did.
So,
Finally on there now.
Oh, good. So
I'm disappointed.
I'm not good at naming things.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw
Alright.
it out there. I hate naming things.
so we have your yacht,
Mm-hmm.
His name is Yacht-Z.
which
Yep.
is named Yacht-Z.
Which, fun fact, Yacht-Z is actually named after a yacht. The game is
Like they're
actually
smoky, but they're
named
not
after a yacht.
super spicy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not really a flavor to it.
No,
All right. You have a shipping vessel.
You'll be upset.
That's what I'm worried about.
All right, guys. What's going on here is Chris has been kind enough to provide us, hold it up so the camera can see. Product placement. Ghost Pepper Check
Fuck.
Mix.
Don't
Chex
say-
Mix.
You don't say the brand name until you get the brand deal.
Ghost
Well-
Pepper Snack Mix.
Yeah.
Some Mex chicks.
Sponsor
Oh,
us.
that sounds bad. Never mind.
They're not
Would
that
you say
spicy.
sperm mix?
No, Mex Chicks.
They've got a little heat to them.
I just switched the first letters and I'm
Yeah, they
immediately
definitely
regretted
have heat to them, but like they've got like that logo that says "dangerously scary hot." And
They're
I'm
not.
Like, no, they're not.
it. They almost have a
That's
sweet
that's
taste
the
to
thing
them.
is they're supposed to advertise as like super scary, but they'll never really be that
I
bad.
still remember the time.
Well, you know what?
Chuck,
There's-
there are
My
some
grandma
bowls
was scared
down
of
there
them.
behind you if you want.
That's about what it is.
I still remember the time as a child.
Look, someone brought
It's almost like I
bowls.
was psychic.
Yeah, you can thank Charles
My
for that.
grandma's afraid
Here.
of those.
And we were
Because
eating.
she has dementia.
Pass the bowls around. Anyway, guys.
Anybody
So,
need-
I'll try some.
oh, I remember what I was going to say.
You're
These
right,
are
Alex.
probably
I'll just-
wildly hot.
They're not.
Shut up. These are probably wildly hot for the family who, you know,
Make
when
them?
salt and pepper is applied to dinner.
They
I
get
cried.
spicy.
I met one of those people too.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
At least she understood. She's like,
There
"Yeah,
was
no,
a
I know.
Reddit thread
I
about that
can't
the
handle
other
it."
day.
Yeah.
Somebody who thinks black pepper's too spicy.
Like black pepper is spicy.
Okay. So now that we're chewing in the ear of all 6 of our listeners,
Yeah,
All
that's great.
4 of them are bots, so
They're making noises.
so many noises.
The best.
will come later.
All right, back to business.
So our yachts. Yacht-Z should be named after another game.
Well, Yacht-Z is already named.
The captain.
for
Aren't we
playing
supposed to
with
name
my
like the
dishes.
captain or something?
We're supposed to name the boats and the captains.
The captain name I suggested was Edwin Lowe, just because that's the guy that invented Yacht-Z.
Captain of the Yacht-Z. Name, we have Edwin Lowe. Consensus? Yeah, I'm writing it down. Edwin Lowe.
All right.
Edwin Lowe
He
is
was
now
real
the
fast.
captain of your yacht named Yacht-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Next up, your shipping vessel. This is also the vessel that Alex's contact is going to be employed on as a deckhander. Some unofficially official title that keeps her from having to scrub decks, but still makes her seem like she's doing something.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want the name of your shipping vessel to be?
It needs to be the name of another character we've lost. I
Fine
think
with that.
to continue the trend.
Destin.
Destin, Zormithius.
Ooh, Destin could be the fishing boat.
Ooh, but I like Zormithius.
I had a name for the fishing boat.
Oh, what's the name though?
The name for the fishing boat was Poaching Season.
Oh my god! I think you guys have to agree to that.
We deliver eggs. I don't. That was a stupid joke. Don't laugh.
So, for the shipping vessel, we want SS Destin or SS Zormithius. I don't know what the SS stands for on the front of boats, but
I
it
don't
sounds
either.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Super ship.
Super Ship Zormithius or Super Ship Destin.
Ooh,
Super Saiyan.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's what
brothers.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you guys think?
Whatever the first one was.
Huh?
Destin.
Destin
According to the internet,
We need
it's
Destin.
sailing ship.
The
Yeah.
SS Destithius.
or steamship, depending on your situation.
Okay,
All ships are sailing.
SS Destin.
Yep.
Okay. Who's the captain?
My name suggestion was Doctobers.
Doc
What?
Tobers?
Doctobers. I was very tired when I wrote a bunch of these down.
Amelia Waterheart.
SS stands for sailing ship.
All right, Amelia
It's in line with
Waterheart.
the ones we came up with.
Yes, that's what I
Yeah,
was doing.
that's fine.
All right, Amelia Waterheart.
I'm happy with that.
Yep. Sounds nice and ironic.
All right, and the fishing vessel. Are we going with poaching season?
Sure.
I like that
I
one.
don't know, with a reaction like that, I don't think we cannot.
I like that.
And name of the captain.
Oh,
Captain Sandbar.
Captain Sandbar.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Captain what?
Captain Sandbar.
Sandbar?
So you guys are moving through the desert. The dragons are with you. And finally you come across up against this almost like a border. All of a sudden it goes from sand to
A
dirt,
dotted line.
grass. Dotted line. No, it's like a hard cut, like watching like someone's lawn where they take care of it and their neighbor where they don't. Which
Oh, you're
would
talking
be,
about mine.
I was going to say my neighbor who takes care of their yard daily, and then me who, you know, fuck it.
Just trying to beat the law. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah, as long as they're not sending me letters, I'm okay.
Mm.
That's how I treat my lawn, yes.
Not mine too.
I mow it when it's long.
Mhm.
and
Anyway,
I rake the leaves.
we digress. So, nipples and farts. You guys come across this line. It's like all of a sudden the sand turns into like a grassy plain. And the dragons are like, well, go that direction. This is as far as we go.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Is it like straight or is it like jagged? It's just really clear, defined.
It's almost straight.
Okay.
And of course, being in a desert, you can see ways. You can see that it kind of curves a little bit.
So maybe it's a circle around this place.
That would be...
Will we see you on our way back out of here?
If you survive, you might.
All right. Well,
Sweet.
hopefully that's the case then.
Okay. Good luck. And they both turn around and leap into the air and turn into dragons and fly off.
Can I put you down as a ref? Oh, never mind. That's
They're gone.
Yeah.
So you guys are moving for a ways, and all of a sudden, sky clouds over. It gets dark.
Like pretty
Storm
suddenly.
Giant number 2.
Suddenly.
Like salad?
I want to
Like-
walk like backwards and see if it turns normal again.
I'm sorry.
You walk 20 feet backwards, and there's no change.
No change.
Yeah.
Okay.
You right.
Continuing on.
I don't
Yep.
think we have much choice, so hopefully it doesn't lightning us down.
Wait, what? Say it, what?
They've backed up 20 feet. Didn't change anything, so you guys are proceeding now.
It's looking stormy.
No, I'm alright with storming.
I mean, like real dark,
Yeah, she was pretty
overcast.
cool.
You can't see the sun through the clouds.
Brave of her to come out about
But I know where
something
we're
like
going. We're in the desert, right? Still,
Yeah.
Well,
I know where we're going.
that. I thought it was grassy all of a sudden.
I
The,
mean,
the grass is still there.
Oh, but it's still deserty.
No, well, you guys are in a big
like a valley.
Desert
grass
just means
spot
it's dry.
in the desert.
we're still in the desert, but
So it still
where
counts
we're
as a
going.
desert biome.
we're in a little.
Technically,
Still counts as the
Antarctica is a
desert biome.
Okay.
F3 menu tells you desert.
Shut up. Thank you. Thank you, Jill. That's what I wanted to know. We playing Minecraft now, boys.
You
Way too
guys
We
walk maybe another 10 minutes or so,
All right.
and all of a sudden the clouds dissipate.
Oh.
And you start to smell smoke.
Oh.
Like a strong, like sulfurous smoke. And you can see off in the distance, you can see smoke starting to rise up from what looks to be like the center, like of what you predicted, like geometry and trigonometry shit. And like, that's the
Math.
center. It looks like there's smoke coming up.
Great. It's not like good smelling smoke. It's not like barbecue.
No,
It's like-
it's not.
It's like hellfire.
It's not
It wasn't
Dan's
just a
back
bunch of
porch
wood.
on the summer. It's
Darn.
it's not lovely smoke.
All right. Can we see any source of fire, or just we smell smoke?
Just smell smoke. Maybe you look at the grass here and there, and maybe you can see little whiffs of smoke coming up from the ground.
Well, I guess we'll keep on going, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
I remain on alert.
I think we're
Yes.
in Silent Hill. It's the fire burning below us.
You guys continue on, maybe another 10 minutes. And you can see in the distance what looks to be like a peak of a tower or something like that. And then the smoke just kind of cuts out.
Oh.
And then a thick fog rolls in.
Can I really quick check to make sure that my magical things that I think are magicking correctly?
Sure. Yeah, with the Nodrog. You guys see the peak of a tower off in the distance. And it's about that time a thick fog rolls in. Your character's name, because I'm Casmos. It's like, something's fishy. Let me check my magical items. So, what magical items do you test?
Well, I've got my sword.
That's why I saw it. I'm telling you guys, that's why I saw it.
So, Casmos pulls out his walking stick, and it changes in his hand from walking stick to a long sword back to a walking stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that checks out.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll
We all
do my
are.
shield.
You pull out Kornoth's kite, and your gauntlet goes from gauntlet, and then the blue shimmering shield appears in front of it.
All right, and I
Then it
have
goes
6
back.
fingers.
6 fingers on the hand of Quill.
Okay, so we're probably okay then.
Oh shit! What the fuck did you just do?
Just checking to make sure we're not.
I totally forgot you had that stuff. I won't even lie.
Slacker.
We see magic works. We're not in an anti-magic field.
Yep.
Mhm.
Keep
going.
walking. This foggy is...
Keep walking as this
How
fog
thick is this
Oh,
fog?
yeah, so we're rested up.
crazy
Yes.
dense.
That's how
you do it.
Vision
Right.
limited to
Dogs.
maybe
Like 20, 30 feet.
30, 40 feet.
We should all get really close, maybe.
Yeah.
Hard hair.
How close to this castle were we?
Yeah, you start doing magic stuff. I'm not leaving.
You guys, you could see it off on the. You could just see the poke. I would say maybe you're expecting like a quarter mile or so.
We should all probably dismount.
It's up to you.
I'm lazy. I'm walking the whole way. I'm walking on my horse the whole way.
Yeah. All right. So you guys continue on horseback.
Alex can't handle it every time he looks at me.
You finally get close enough that you can see you're approaching the castle proper. One of you roll me a d6.
Okay.
It's not like the Monty Python scene where we're getting closer. And
One.
Nope.
You said 5.
5. All of a sudden, as you guys are approaching this castle, a really strong fucking wind cuts in. Blows all the fog out. And the wind, it just doesn't relent. It's one of those where it feels like you're walking down the sidewalk as the wind is on your back. You're like, I could jump a little, and it's going to blow me like 20 feet. Like that level strong wind.
So it's
Install D&D Beyond.
hitting us head on.
It's coming at you. Let's figure out which direction it's coming at you. Straight ahead is going to be, what are we going to go with? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, are you going all directions? Doing a little direction
1,
blending?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go 8. Someone roll a d8.
You got 2.
I also rolled a 2. So,
All right. It's
confirmed.
coming at you
They'll come.
from forward right just a touch.
Can I see a source?
Does it still smell like farts?
It no longer smells like farts.
Okay.
That's good. I'll put
Crisp,
my bandana further up my
clean
face.
air, a little bit chilly. But as it blows, you can see the castle proper. A big... oh, fuck me. God damn it. I looked up the right terminology for castles and I've forgotten it. Anyway, it's a castle that has a large skirt wall around the outside, and then on the inside it has a large keep.
Does it have buttresses?
So is this castle on the sand?
It's on the grass.
Oh, God damn it. I was going to make a flip
Nope.
but never
Hang
mind.
out. Let me retcon this.
Are there ramparts?
It's still not on sand. A while back, maybe at the time that you could see the peak of the castle, trees started coming in.
Oh, okay.
Like it started getting like heavier and heavier forested.
Okay.
So now that you're kind of in this clearing in front of it, the wind blows in. You can see the castle, thick wall around the outside, and you can see the inner keep from the outside. The front gate is just completely gone.
Any of these trees, like how high is this wall compared to the trees?
The walls maybe we're gonna go with like 30 feet tall.
Okay.
I was hoping this castle was built on pillars of sand.
Now, the thing about the castle, is it seems crazy worn down. Like weathered, No hard, no like sharp surface, sharp corners. Everything's rounded out. What looks like years and years
Just
of
erosion.
Some of it looks so kind of decrepit and dilapidated, like you're not sure how it's still standing. But everything still seems to be standing in place.
Probably magic.
Looking around the walls, you see what looks like. Have you ever seen like the salt caves down in Mexico or something where there's like these big pillar of crystals growing out?
I've never been
Like-
to Mexico.
I haven't either, but I've seen it on the fucking internet, Alex. Fucking dick.
It's like a crystal cavern.
It's like a crystal fucking cavern.
Out from the ceiling.
Oh, so
Anyway.
it's crystal castles.
Shut up.
I just want to make band jokes.
That's
I
fine.
feel like my crazy
Watch
face
out for
might
the
look
speed
crazier
sickles.
with the sweat.
So,
these-
hang on. Let me get through description and then you can ask questions. So, you see these crystalline structures coming out like walls and buttresses and fucking the ground kind of around it. But they don't seem like clear crystal. They look like they're rock. Like just a fucking like chunk of granite grew out like a crystal. You also look at this inner keep and it looks like a normal keep because you can kind of see through the front gate and you can kind of see up over the wall. You're still a little ways back. You see this tower sprouting up off the kind of near the middle of the gate or keep. And it's really weird because it comes up. It almost looks like a chess piece. And actually, I spent so much time drawing this, I can just kind of show you. And also, there's some wording on this map that I'm about to show you. It's okay if you read it, because I feel like with Kendall here, I don't know if Casmos has ever spent any time in a castle, but you would be familiar with structure and layout of your standard castle.
Okay.
And kind of like what the different structures in a keep would be. Now, just pass it around. Everyone take a look. You see that tower coming off. And where that big bulbous part is, it's like, looks like a
So we're like right here.
crystal type orb. You guys are, down past those gates. Crystal type orb. Huge, massive fucking thing. Giant glass
So this is the
structure.
thing that's tower on the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see the profile there. It's illuminated, this glass orb.
I'm gonna just think at my hand and say, "Is this where we're going?"
Uh,
I'll think it though.
How? I also want to know how tall that tower is.
the wall's like 30 feet. This would be like easily clearing 100, 200 feet. Like, it's fucking huge.
Okay.
It's a big wizard's tower.
Leo's wondering if we can hurry up and get inside.
The globe is glowing like a soft white light.
Hey, they
You
have
don't
little-
like it out here?
You don't understand how much sand I just got in my mouth.
We might be wise to visit
No.
the smithery, but
Eh.
I just want to get out of the sand.
let's do that. Let's.
Yeah, let's just get out of the sand.
I want to run up
Burning my head
on top
over
of
This
the
man
walls.
only has one cheek. We
It's
need
about
to get out of the sand.
This time,
You don't borrow
the
my
wind
bandana?
stops.
I put mine up, but after
Oh.
the wind
All right,
started.
guys. The wind stops.
Okay.
The globe shifts from a white glow to a red glow. And all of a sudden, everything starts smoldering and smoke starts coming up. All the trees and everything in the area, you can see like the leaves start to wither and the bark starts to like smolder and smoke.
Okay.
Do we see actual fire though?
No.
Okay.
Are we feeling like
Leo, I
we're
think you need to shoot
smoldering?
that orb.
You
I was.
you
on
can
shooting the
feel
fire,
a
but-
very sudden increase in temperature.
Okay.
Like dangerous or concerning level? Or-
Concerning level of fire.
Maybe we should find somewhere to get inside quickly. Then maybe the guardhouse, which is the closest thing. Instead of standing around here thinking in the heat.
yeah.
It is hot.
Anybody? Everybody?
I'm fine.
Guardhouse?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see if it helps
Yeah.
or hurts or whatever.
You
It seems as
guys,
temperamental.
the gatehouse is right up to the left. So if you run through like between the gates, hard left, there would be what would be a door into this gatehouse. The door is charred, half rotted off. Looking at it, it looks like there's was fungus or mold or some shit growing on it, but it looks like desiccated, dried out, and the wood on it's just smoldering. like almost like charcoal-esque. And all of a sudden, as you're reaching to push the door open, you see a light inside of it turn on.
Oh shit. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Say, Paladin, do you detect evil here?
I can, and I maybe should. I might do that.
Okay.
No choice.
Fucking Christ. God damn it.
I agree.
What are you casting?
Divine Sense.
What does Divine Sense say?
It's the... Switch over real quick. It's basically presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music.
Natively, and yeah.
As an action, open your awareness to detect such forces until the end of your next turn. You know the location of celestial fiend undead
That's just like
within
common
60
sense.
feet of you. That is not behind total cover.
Right. But still, there's
And I know the
parties that
type.
just go on the website.
Celestial Fiend or Undead.
I can also detect places that have been consecrated or desecrated.
Owned one of them.
How far out does that go?
6 feet.
60 feet?
Yes.
It does not register as good or evil, and it does not register Celestial Fiend, Fey, or Undead.
Okay.
Okay. So something neutral. Perhaps.
I want to
Neutral,
get on
unnatural
top
fire.
of the wall and see if I see anything.
You do what with the wall?
You
Get on
want to
top of
climb up the wall?
I can run up it.
Okay. You
Just
do
on the
your
mic.
ability, and you run up the wall. And at about the time that you get to the top of the wall, those of you standing by the gatehouse, seeing this whatever flickering light inside of it, where you're supposed to open, you see like a hand and fingers wrap around the door, but the fingers are made entirely of fire.
Let's
Oh.
back up.
And it opens the door. And Joe, you're looking around, and all of a sudden you hear like, oh shit, maybe like a lizard does the lizard equivalent to like a whinny or some shit. And you look down, and there's a humanoid figure walking out of the gatehouse, purely made of fire.
Hmm.
I immediately yell at friend, foe, Satan.
It looks like an elemental of some sort.
Got a
It's
feeling
a
my
fiery
fire
type.
weapons aren't going to do much good here.
No, but
These are not fire abilities.
Yeah, I just won't turn the fire on. We'll be alright.
He
something
looks
else.
lit.
Something else.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Who's closer? You're not close.
I'm probably
I
the
was
closest.
probably right behind him.
It lunges at you.
Lunge back.
What's your AC?
22.
Great opener for the night here.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
God dang.
You take
Why?
You're Satan.
Why would they
30
make an app
fire
You want to read the
damage.
books? Al?
Jesus.
Wow.
You can download them so you can view them offline.
I'd say it makes them easier to download.
You take 30 fire damage.
35?
30.
Initiative!
Pretty good
Oh,
roll.
well, that wasn't.
Why am I writing this down?
I have
I've
advantage
got-
on
You
initiative,
suck.
and I don't
Oh.
ever roll above a 10.
Yeah, look, I sucked on this
Plus
one.
my
but
next roll's
damn.
a 20.
That got me at 21.
23.
19.
You guys better wait on that. Joe,
23.
I'd like to read
Alex.
9.
That was a low roll, Alex. Tyler.
I also got 9.
Tyler, that was an embarrassingly low roll.
Don't worry, it
Look,
gets
And
worse.
I had advantage.
Yeah,
And
I
I got a
know.
9.
Chris?
19.
Nice.
I
Dan,
did
Charles.
not
I
have
skipped
advantage.
Charles.
I beat you by
21.
10.
21. Very nice.
How can
And
you
Dan.
suck at
6.
rolling?
6. Well, everyone feel better because Dan did the worst.
Yeah, like normal.
Thank you, Dan.
Huzzah.
That's just how it normally goes.
Sort by column B. We're going to go largest to smallest.
If I'm dead before I get my turn.
And it
Oh, look,
opens
my
up.
feet. I'm going to use that.
Joe, followed by Charles, followed by
Are you gonna
Chris.
use your feet?
How far away is this guy from me?
From you, you're up on top of the wall. So I'm going to say you're. We're going to put it 40 feet.
Give it a
That's
little
within
bit of
my
foot loving.
movement. I'm gonna run up on him then, and I'm gonna do.
The voodoo.
I'm going to attack with my dagger twice, and then spend a key point and do a flurry of blows.
So you're going to run down to him and didn't do that?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Shoryuken.
You said 40 feet.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Does a higher than 22 hit?
Yeah.
Actually, once you exceed a certain point,
Does a 14 hit?
Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Haruken is when
That's 15.
when he does
That's a
the
hit.
Kamehameha.
Yeah.
How many attacks is that?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
wasn't
That was
counting.
4.
Yeah. But if you did Tatsumon
Okay. All 4 hit.
All 4 hit. What's your
Hooray.
damage?
What's the spinning kick one? Like Tatsataruken?
And then I do my attacks count as magic
Nice.
Okay.
Tatsumu Paki
For-
Ruken.
for sake of damage reduction.
You okay? Oh. How was your vacation?
Yeah.
37.
It was vacation.
All 4 of them were add up to 37.
Cool.
Nothing makes you go
Oops,
on a
let me put a
vacation
dash.
more than a
37.
vacation.
Bam! You're right next to it. Passes over to Charles.
How close to
Did
is
you
it
not kill it yet?
15 feet.
You get to
Okay.
work, you've been there
Pretty
an
close.
hour, you're like, man,
I'm gonna move
vacation.
up on it. I'm using my scimitars, but I'm not turning them on, so I'm gonna do a triple attack.
Okay.
with normal weapons.
I forgot to tell you I'll do it next turn.
So I have an 18 on one.
That's
Or
a hit.
actually, wait. Oh, I just forget my modifier. Well, he says it anyway.
Joe's 14 hit. So as of now, you know that the AC is less than 14.
Okay, hit 12 on my second.
That's
on the
a
living
miss.
fire.
And since I hit it with my my flurry of blows, it can't take reactions.
Okay.
That's the effect I chose.
Third's a miss also, so I got 1 hit. The 10 damage.
And this is from your scimitars?
Yeah. Non-fire 5.
Oh
I
shit.
bet it is resistant to fire damage.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Chris,
Does it only
Shut the
do
roll.
it's your turn.
only fire?
Do they still
DK.
No, actually, I guess I could have done
Oh,
that,
does that
'cause,
take 5 from it?
are they still
or whatever?
considered
You
magic
can actually
weapons
that's
if they're not
awesome.
firefied?
Say that again?
I don't know.
Are his scimitars when they're not on fire still considered magic?
No.
So wait, what just happened?
He attacked with the scimitars, but he didn't flame on
Mm-hmm.
because this is a fire
Right.
creature.
Probably doesn't make sense to flame on.
Without the fire being on, they don't count as magical weapons.
Mm-hmm. Does it not do damage, or is that just a general?
It's just a general.
Oh,
Joe
okay.
asked, I
I
answered.
gotcha.
I
I
was
was
curious.
confused as if it was okay.
It's just a question and an answer.
Yep.
That's where I left my key all over the table.
I can copy them now from a picture.
My God. I just didn't want them cluttering at the table mostly.
Okay. Where are we at, Charles?
I'm gonna do
Chris.
second level inflict wounds,
Okay.
oh shoot, and then smack him.
Inflict 2nd level wounds.
I do not hit him.
Okay.
Damn,
I'm telling you, your modifier isn't 13.
No.
Don't just drop them
It
on the
moves
table.
over to this creature's attack.
Gotta.
Give
You
him a good
three
jacking off first.
are the closest.
I would say I'm probably also up there too.
Well, you didn't move up from me. They're within melee striking
No, I'm
range.
saying I'm close.
Yeah, you're still.
If he's like, he uses self-destruct. Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Fireball.
God darn it.
It attacks you again.
Of course it does. You probably got nat 20 again, too.
One of you will-
He's
We'll
an
find
asshole.
out.
Because he's an asshole.
Stop it.
It walks up. What's your AC?
22.
First hit misses.
Good. It should.
It moves up to attack you again. And all of a sudden, the light on the globe changes.
I'm sure he's going to change too.
And he disappears. The light on the globe turns into a brown. It starts glowing a brown light. Which is weird, because brown doesn't really...
And then he
But-
comes back and he's made of
You could
mud.
somehow discern
At the
it's brown.
time-
It's colored brown, but it's not really shimmering brown light.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the time I wrote this, it made perfect sense.
Mm.
As I say it here in front of an audience, I'm like, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, though.
That's fine.
I've
Just
seen a
fucking
brown
roll
light.
with it.
It
Hey,
looks
there you
like
go.
the
Just use that
light bulb
one.
needs to be changed out inside the tower.
Yeah, it disappears. Light turns brown. All of a sudden, you see that the crystalline structures on the walls and stuff, they start to you can see them growing.
Oh, shit.
You feel like a little,
It's just a giant-ass grow lamp. We gotta find the weed.
shit. You feel a little,
We have to find the weed.
I suspect every
gonna be
time the light changes, there's a different effect in the
It's gonna be
area.
the dankest wizard weed.
Liam's not really
I said
a
you
wizard.
need to shoot that globe, man.
Sounds like we're in an
We might want to go into the
place.
tower and not dawdle.
Well, we probably need to stop almost dying first.
We're not almost dying.
it disappears.
We've
We
rested.
move out
We're
of
full health.
initiative.
Okay.
I can heal myself.
What are you guys going to do?
Also, it's just disappeared.
It just,
It just disappeared.
as
So-
soon as the light changes, it's gone.
Which means there's probably some other horrifying thing nearby.
Well, yeah, it's probably like a mud creature.
A mudkip,
A poop
probably.
creature.
It's a mud.
It's a muddy mud skipper.
crab.
It's the great and mighty poo.
Oh my gosh. I hope
The
not.
great
poo
mighty
golem.
poo.
So
Conqueror's
this
Dagger.
ball that's changing colors is on top of the tower,
That's alright.
It's
I
built
packed
into the
extra
tower.
toilet paper.
built into the tower.
That's what.
Is there?
Or choking with
okay.
toilet paper.
I know what I mean.
Oh, okay. All right.
Since we're up on that gatehouse now, can we see anything?
Could you
Worthwhile, isn't it?
estimate to me how high the railing of that top is? Is it above 135 feet?
Oh, yeah.
Can't run up.
Yes. Your question. Can we. He ran up to the top of the wall because he has a monk ability that lets him run up vertical surfaces.
We're not up there.
No. I was talking about the gatehouse where the fire guy just came out of. Are we close enough to see anything worthwhile in there?
Inside, it's dark inside.
Mhm.
You don't
Where's
see
his
anything
Keegan's
worthwhile.
hut?
You can move inside and inspect if you want to.
I don't think-
I look at everybody. I was like, was that an elemental?
I think so.
Probably.
If you want to roll
I'll do a nature check.
check.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you guys ponder it for a second before I do what I do.
While he does that, I'm gonna move inside and search the.
I don't think I'm going to know
Gatehouse.
anything.
I'm like, hold on. Let me do my stuff first before we just go right in
I
there.
only got an 8,
Okay.
so.
You have no idea.
Yeah,
I guess I'll roll nature too.
You just really have to pace yourself, otherwise.
Oh, that might actually.
Because
be
now
good.
that it's gone from my tongue, it's not bad again.
I was
Ten.
going to say,
Once more.
I'm snacking on one again. What?
10.
You guys are sucking.
For nature, I got an 18.
You would know that it's an elemental. Chris, I have bad news. My other spare even rolling dice I left at home.
made out of fire.
No.
If it's an elemental.
Yeah.
I want to use
No.
Well,
my.
this one rolled high for me, so.
Okay.
It might just
I,
be a flaming boy.
I put my fingers to my face, I shake for a little bit, and then I use my prime awareness to see if I can sense any other elementals in a 1 mile radius.
Oh, maybe there's a mudkip elemental or.
I want to know how many
There's an
elementals.
Osmium elemental.
Yeah, it's like 37. I'm like, all right, guys,
3 or
you
4.
go in first.
13.
I'm like,
How long does that last?
well, I can sense it and move.
There's like 3 or 4 uranium elementals.
Does that tell you just an elemental or tell you what type of
Uranium.
elemental?
It doesn't tell me the number, so I'll act like I don't know the number.
You guys don't know the number.
Mhm.
But you know that there are other elementals.
Yeah.
Does it tell you the type?
It doesn't tell me the type. I can just only sense if there's elementals around.
There are
Elemental.
elementals around the
Your
two
elemental senses are tingling.
Yeah. I'm like, all
Alright,
right.
I'm gonna go in that gatehouse anyway.
Okay, be careful. I'm gonna let you die.
Alright, I'm gonna go in that gatehouse and search for shit.
You go into the gatehouse.
Do I need to.
Let me describe first. You look around. You don't see anything. There's no furniture. No chairs. There's some stairs going up, like probably to the top of the wall. But they're worn out really good. You see remnants of like twigs and bushes and shit were probably growing out of the walls, and then they burnt back, regrew, burnt back. You see signs like mold and mildew. Everything's soot stained. It looks like it's all been rinsed off and then soot stained again. There's weird rock crystalline structures that you saw outside growing inside. Maybe you see where, like, in a corner, it grows from, like, out of this side of the corner into that side of the corner.
Lots of weird growing, changing stuff.
Lots of
going
weird
on.
growing.
Every
shit.
time the light
And
changes,
everything
the environment changes.
The environment changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like we should.
We might just want to rush the tower then, unless people have a reason to dawdle around outside.
I mean, I'll let you run in there.
You would see-
What are the roofs like on the buildings? Are they really pointed?
Goddamn shinobi over here.
You would see
I can run straight up surfaces, so I'm going to use it all the time.
these outlier buildings that were probably like thatch roof. The roofs are just fucking missing. All that's left is like the stone structure around it.
Okay.
This here, it looks like it's like clay, tile, or brick. Some of them have slidden out. Maybe you can see holes in it.
Okay.
But this is a tall 2-story building. This is a tall 3-story building.
Can we imagine that you're just still like perpendicular, like you were just literally running up the?
Yeah, that's what happens. That is actually, and I get my full movement per round to go any direction I want, as long as I'm touching a surface.
I just imagine you take 2 steps,
including
and
water.
So if you were on the ceiling, you could run along the ceiling too, theoretically.
I think so. That'd probably be
I
the
think-
discretion, but
I think the gravity takes a hold of you at the end of your
Yeah.
turn, though. That's the issue.
Yeah,
yeah.
It does.
Just halfway across the ceiling, just falls.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, like if I ran my full movement across water, then I just sink.
You need one of those rods of stay place, where you press the button and they stay.
A
where you
movable
are.
rod.
Yeah, movable rod.
Yeah,
Didn't you guys have one?
yeah. I used it to not fall from an airship.
No, I meant in this campaign.
No,
No.
I don't think so.
It was pretty
that
good.
was our first campaign.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
that'd
you
be
had the option to
OP
buy
for me.
That
Yeah.
could be.
What?
That'd be super useful. I'm just like, I can decide I want to run straight up anything.
Just
Take a break.
Yeah.
let's go again.
You should get to the top of this tower.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
No. Yeah, let's just go into the. Is there like a big front door for this kind of center
Yeah.
complex?
You see, there's a big double door right here on this floor. I'm holding it here, so hopefully the camera can see.
Is it also decrepit and fallen away?
Like half of the door is fucking missing. The other half looks like half dissolved.
All right,
I
I'm gonna
think-
walk through.
I think we should be ready to be assaulted by an ever-changing amount of monsters. in
You
this
walk
space.
through.
Salted
I'm ready.
and the peppered.
Yeah, salted and peppered. Because every time the light changes,
And if you
Yeah,
guys
these
want
will
to
probably
pass
change too.
the map around, that's fine. There's no secrets on here.
Mhm.
Just so you guys would know the layout of a fucking castle.
Okay.
Or enough of you would know to share that information with the others.
I'm not gonna look at it.
We got a map guy for that.
I'm just saying that
Is
Leo
there-
wouldn't care, so I'm not gonna pretend to care.
So this is where we
I
just
was
came in.
curious. I want to go through the building just to kind of make my way to the tower. I feel like that's the important.
Where's the bowls at?
they're over there.
I wonder if you go and look at that before we pass around.
Yeah, I mean, like part of me wants to see what there is nice to find in these areas.
There's ghost pepper jelly
It's open.
beans.
I don't know that we're going to survive a whole lot of
Right, we
elementals.
might want to take what's going on in the tower first before we.
All right, so you
Turn that
see.
lighthouse off.
I'm going to do a quick
Yeah.
healing on myself.
Quick what?
Quick healing.
Oh, you did take damage. All right, tell me how much you heal.
All
and
of it.
then apply. Oh, okay.
All of it.
You guys look. You guys would know
Lord
that you can
stage. The theater.
go. I don't. It's like a deus. I wasn't sure, so I just fucking put down words I knew I would understand.
Deus Ex, what?
You guys would
Machina.
look
That's actually good.
left and right, and you would know that you could probably get to the tower. The tower most direct path would take you left from entering the main area. Also, knowing the layout of a castle like this, you would take a guess that's probably through the kitchens, because it looks like just the way the rooms. There's no furniture. There's no nothing. Everything like weird rock structures. Everything's fucking destroyed. There's
probably-
like trees and saplings growing in here. Looks like they've been burnt, grew over. Just wildness.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna start running
There's
To the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be
Make my
careful.
way
The kitchen is where the butcher lives.
clockwise. Make my way clockwise through this circular complex.
So,
Yep.
the kitchen.
You go left.
There's probably other goodies to be found here, but
All we need is your
No, I'm good.
I'm good for now.
Here's the part. Kitchen's on that column.
Okay.
You open it up, and you can see it's just a large corridor that they put some cooking space and some rooms into. You know there's levels to it, probably the cooking area maybe on the top floor, so there's easier ventilation. Storage is lower down, so they can keep the temperature kind of controlled. You know that about a castle. And you turn the corner looking for the door that would take you into the tower, and this huge rock-type crystal has grown up straight through the door frame, completely blocking it out.
Oh, to the tower.
To the tower, yeah.
Does it go like through the roof and stuff too?
Yeah, clear through the roof. Like you would go on the first floor and be like, shit, the door's blocked. Let's go up a flight. And you go up a flight and it continues up and then it grows up through the roof. And it's not like it damaged the wall. It's like it
You'll fucking die.
like it merged through the
Love it.
wall. Like think like Nightcrawler teleports with
It's
his
not
ass
like-
sticking in a wall. He's like merged with it.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It was cinnamon. That was a bad
Cinnamons are the best ones.
They're just okay.
Good to go on top of that ghost pepper Chex Mix.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
one.
Well, so
I want to make
Can
my
I
way
smack the crystal?
counterclockwise until I would be coming to the other side of the.
That sounds good.
Do
I want to
encounter
approach
anything?
the crystal.
Are we next to the crystal already?
No, we went to where the tower entrance would be, and there's a rock in the way, like one of those rock crystal. Are you talking?
You
about
go
the
to
rock
walk
That's
up
crystal?
what I'm
to
talking about. Yeah.
As you're walking up to the crystal,
I want
there's
to
a
just like
tremor, earthquake,
jab it with my shield.
real light. And then after feeling the earthquake, do you still give it a tap?
Wait, hey, what if that's the rock guy?
What?
What if that's
out the hard
What if that's an elemental?
What if it's part of a giant elemental?
Yeah.
It's this big toe.
You know what? Forget everything I just said.
I
You
want to
got
watch
it.
this. I want to watch this.
Well, then he's gonna stand up and break this whole keep, and he'll have failed his mission to protect it, and we can all laugh at him.
Well, I would say, with my knowledge, since I knew what it was, I would know that they can come out of it, I believe. You know what? Have fun. You do you. Man, I'm pretty sure that was banana flavor, and I'm not happy.
That wasn't banana flavor, but I'm definitely not happy.
I
Tastes
couldn't
like
remember
National
what my
Bar soap would
intelligence
taste like.
was, but after consulting my character sheet, you know what? It's probably fine.
That's a good point.
What's your AC?
25.
God damn.
A huge beam, column almost, of stone just flies out of this thing and crashes down right where you were, but you see it coming and you put your shield up and you jump back and you deflect it. And I think we should roll initiative.
Fucking called it.
I'm gonna turn around when I hear that.
Oh,
Okay.
I would say
Oh,
probably
that
like
was great.
a turn out.
And as this thing is standing up out of the ground, I'm just like,
I didn't think it was
"See,
possible.
it's
I was
fine."
like even lower this time.
This is black workers.
That's initiative. It's okay,
Great.
buddy.
Joe,
14.
Charles,
5.
Chris,
Initiative.
Oh, I already. That doesn't count. I already rolled 4.
Alex,
Sorry, mine's just
15.
as bad.
Wait, what?
Tyler.
21.
Nice. Dan.
5.
Is that
That's
time?
their first hour, yeah.
All right.
Ish.
So we
Why
take
don't-
all of our initiative down and fight after the break.
I'm going to do my sort by view, largest to smallest. Bam. All right, there, internet people. Those of you watching us on Twitch, we're going to take a little break. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't fucking go anywhere.
We're gonna mill them
I'll
out for
be
a second.
disappointed in you if you do. People who are watching this on YouTube in the future, we'll see you in a couple fucking days. I'll fucking know.
Out.
Deuces.